Welcome to your practice today. We'll be doing a morning energizing flow. You don't need any props, although if you have a couple of blocks and tight hamstrings, they might come in handy, or a blanket for Shavasana, but it's not necessary. We'll start with a centering meditation, closing the eyes. Feel the awareness come into the room that you're in, and then bring your awareness into your physical body, your attention or awareness into the body, and focus on the breath. Feel the inhale, the heart can lift. And as you exhale, relax the shoulders and the face. And again, inhale, feeling the ribs expand, keeping the heart lifted as you relax the muscles with the exhale. Continue keeping the attention on the breath. If you feel this thought start to pull away, let's come back to the breath, gently disciplining the mind. Practicing focus and concentration, it's the first stage of meditation. The mind naturally quiets. We don't have to try to quiet the mind. We just focus, and the rest happens naturally. A couple more breaths here. Keep the gaze down, but slowly open the eyes. And we'll move into cat-cow. So coming into tabletop pose, hands under shoulders, knees right under the hips for cat-cow. Inhale, tilt the tailbone up, release the belly and look up. Exhale, round. Middle back toward the ceiling, head hangs. Inhale, tailbone tilts up, heart forward. Exhale, rounding, push the floor away, all the air out. One more time. Inhale and exhale. Coming back to neutral. Swing the feet, just the feet, out to the right, both feet, and then look over the right shoulder. So stretching the left side of the body. Take a breath here. Come back to center. Swing the feet out to the left. Then look over the left shoulder. Breathe. And exhale, come back to center. Inhale, exhale, keep the hips where they are. Puppy dog stretch. Hands reach out, hips backing up. Good. A couple breaths into the side ribs. And walk the hands back, just forward of the shoulders. And then let the hips release. Just an easy upward facing dog. Exhale. And then seat back, or hips back to the seat. Release the back. Downward facing dog. Let the hips lift. You can walk the feet a little bit in place, bending one leg. Press the opposite heel back down. And then many people aren't sure how far the hands and feet should be apart from each other. So a nice little check on that is to move into a plank pose. So inhale into plank, shoulders right over wrists, heels pressing back. And that's pretty much the rule of thumb for where you should be, hands and feet, for downward facing dog. Exhale the hips back and up. So you can adjust an inch or so, but that's pretty much the right spacing. Inhale back into plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Hips back and up. One more time. Inhale, plank pose. Exhale, pull the belly in and back. Downward facing dog. Stay here. Push the hands away from you. Pull the belly in and up and press the heels down.
Breathe. Just shake the head. Make sure you're not tensing the shoulders or neck. And then again, inhale into plank pose and lower just the right knee down. Good. And lift the left leg up. So press the heel back, just hip height. Pull the belly in. And then exhale, bring the knee to the outer elbow with your exhale. Inhale, press it back. Exhale, knee in. One more time. Inhale back. Exhale, knee in. Stay here. And just bring that foot. You can help it if you need to with your hand in between the hands. Tuck the back toes under. Press the heel back to lift that back knee, runner's lunge. Relax the shoulders, look forward. Good. So find your breath. Nice, easy breaths here. Feel a stretch in the inner legs. Good. Keep that back leg strong. Good. On your next inhale, move towards straight in the front leg. Good. If you do have blocks and you need to put your hands on blocks, that can be a nice help. But you don't have to be straight. Just move towards straight. Your stretch. Draw the left hip crease back. And then heart forward. Fold if that's appropriate for you. Relax the head, neck, shoulders. Inhale back into plank pose. Bringing that front foot back. So plank pose and exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale into plank. Good. Lower the left knee and lift that right heel up. So right leg is hip height. Inhale here. Exhale, round that right knee. Touch the elbow. Good. Inhale back. Exhale, knee in. Inhale back. Knee in. Keep it here. And then bring that right foot in between the hands. Tuck the back toes. Runner's lunge on this side. Relax the shoulders. Heart forward. Good. Feel a nice stretch in the inner legs. Keep the back heel pressing back. One more nice inhale here. And then exhale, moving towards straight. You'll find a difference on each side. That's okay. You can walk the hands back a little bit. Draw the right hip crease back. And then if you'd like, with the exhale, fold forward. Head, neck, shoulders relax and breathe here. Bend into that front leg. Good. Let's find downward facing dog. Right foot comes back. Downward dog. Come up on the tippy toes. Press the heels down. Back up on the tippy toes. Heels down. And then come up on the tippy toes and walk the feet toward the hands until you're at the front of the mat. Feet hip distance apart. Take an inhale and exhale, fold forward. You can take hold of the back of the legs, opposite elbows, knees can be soft. And just hang here. Shake the head yes and no. You can lift the sitting bones toward the ceiling and imagine the head is connected to the body between the shoulder blades. So on your next exhale, relax that area so the head can really hang. Release the hands. Bend the knees. We're going to push into the bottom of the feet like a rag doll. Roll up slowly. And come to the front of your mat. Bring the feet together. Mountain pose. Open the palms. Feel the heart open. And then bring the hands to the heart center. Open the eyes. Inhale, lift the arms. Exhale, swan dive forward. Inhale, flat back, hands on the shins or floor. Exhale, left foot back. Lower the left knee. Inhale the arms up. Let's take an extra breath here. Good. Let the hips come forward. Good. Shoulders down, but reach the hands back and up. Exhale, lower the hands, downward facing dog. Exhale back, 3 breaths. Good. Relax the head, pressing into the inner hands. Inhale into plank pose. Exhale, lower knees, and then chest and chin come forward and down. Little cobra. Good. So no weight in the hands. It's heart forward and up. Exhale, lower, tuck the toes. Downward facing dog. Left foot lifts, and then bring the left foot in between the hands. You can help it if you need to with the left hand. Lower the right knee. Inhale the arms up. Good. Good. Feel that nice stretch in front of the right hip. Hands back and up. On your next exhale, lower the hands. Back foot forward. Flat back. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms out. Reverse swan dive up. And hands to the heart. One breath here. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, flat back. Right foot back. Lower the right knee. Inhale the arms up. Good. Let the hips come forward. Good. Arms reach back. Lower the hands. Downward facing dog. 3 breaths. Good. Relax the neck. Belly in and up. And after the next exhale, inhale brings you into plank. Lower knees, chest, chin. Little cobra or up dog. If you're ready for an up dog, exhale. Downward facing dog. Right foot lifts. And bring the right foot in between the hands. Lower the left knee. Inhale the arms up. And lower the hands. Back foot comes forward. Flat back. Exhale, lower the hands. Release the head. Inhale, coming up. And bring the hands back to the heart center. Take a breath. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, flat back. And then left foot back, preparing for warrior 2. So lower that back heel, and then bring the left hand forward and let it bring you up into your warrior 2. So facing the wall on the left side. Good. Arms out. Bend that front leg. Knee right over the ankle, but really square the hips and shoulders to the left wall. Notice if that right knee is turning in. Press it to the pinky toe. Good. Keep the hips, shoulders where they are. Turn just the head and look over the right fingertips. Feel like someone's pulling that back hand back. Belly in. On your next exhale, see if you can bend that front leg a little more. Shoulders away from the ears. Turn the front palm up. Let the back hand slide down the back leg as you lift the right hand up. Beautiful. Bend into that front leg a little bit more. Feel that side stretch. Come back into warrior 2. Bend the front arm. Place the forearm on the thigh. And bring the left arm up near the left ear. Palm facing down. Good. Find your breath. See if you can bring the lower ribs forward a little bit. Heart to the sky. Back leg is strong. Left fingertips back to the sky. Push into that front foot. Come back into warrior 2. Good. Straighten the front leg and re-square hips and shoulders to that left wall. Take an inhale. Triangle pose. So first, reach to the right. Reach as far as you can. When you can't reach any farther, then lower that right hand to your leg. Wherever is comfortable, keeping that left shoulder open. Left fingertips to the ceiling. Turn the head, look toward that front foot just to loosen the neck. Any neck issues, you can stay looking down. Or turn the head, look toward the left wall. If your neck is nice and mobile, turn to look at the upraised hand. Find your breath here. Nice deep breaths, squeezing the leg muscles. On your exhale, if that right hand wants to slide down, it can, as long as you're keeping that heart open. Now feel as if someone just took hold of that lifted hand and on your inhale pulls you up
Nice. Back into warrior two. Bend the front leg. Reverse warrior. Turn the palm up. Good. Reach up to the sky. And then we're going to spin the hands to either side of the front foot.
Downward facing dog. Exhale back, 3 breaths. Good, fingers spread. Heels coming down further toward the mat or pressing into the mat if they're down. Inhale into plank pose. Either lower knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga.
2, upward facing dog. Shoulders pressed down away from the ears. Downward facing dog.
So the left leg lifts and swings forward, preparing for warrior two on that side. I'm going to bring my right leg forward, but you bring your left leg, just so I'm still facing you.
And the right arm comes up, so you're facing the right wall. Warrior two on the other side. Good, so square hips and shoulders to the right wall. Bend that front leg, knees over the heel. Turn the head and look over that left hand. Shoulders stay down, belly in. Find your breath. Feel like somebody's pulling that back hand back, but you're not moving. Front hand turns up. Reverse warrior on this side. Good, feel that nice side stretch. Come back into warrior two. Good, press that knee to the pinky toe. Bend the front arm, place it on the thigh. Good, and then the right arm comes near the right ear. But the heart stays open. You're still opening toward the sky. Lower ribs move forward. Back leg is strong, heel pressing down. If you ever can't find your breath, just back out of the pose a little bit. Bring the fingertips to the sky. Push into the front foot, coming back into warrior two. Straighten the front leg and just re-square to that right wall. Inhale. And then reach forward as far as you can. Good. And then the left hand comes down. Let's keep that right shoulder open. Good. Now find your comfortable triangle pose, Trikonasana. Turn the head, look toward the front foot, and look back toward either the wall or the upraised hand, if that neck's okay. Breathe. On the exhale, if that hand wants to slide down, that's okay, as long as you stay nice and open. Now feel like someone just took hold of that upraised hand, and on your inhale, pulls you up. Warrior two, bend the front leg. Reverse warrior. Spin the hands to either side of the front foot. Bring the back foot forward. Feet together, chair pose. Bend the legs. Reach the arms forward and up near the ears. Press the legs and feet together. Pull the belly in. Imagine there's a chair behind you and you're going to try to sit down. Good. Breathe. Release the neck if you're holding there. Lift the hands another inch. Good. Press into the feet. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold.
Inhale, lift. Good. Exhale, left foot back. We're going to come into crescent pose. So bring the hands to the hips and square those two hip bones forward. Good. Right foot is forward. Bend into that front leg and strengthen that back leg. So press that back heel back. Lift the arms near the ears. So if your balance is feeling a little wobbly, without moving the feet, just draw them toward each other. Relax the shoulders and find a gazing point. Find a gazing point in front of you toward the floor. Inhale, straighten the front leg. Exhale, bend. Two more. Inhale, straighten. Back heel lifts. Exhale, bend. One more. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. Bring the hands to the heart center. So we're going to twist to the right. Two options. You can either bring that left elbow to the outside of the right leg or right hand to the hip, left hand down. It's a little modification. turning to the right, back leg strong. Press that back heel back. If you like, you can lift that right arm. Keep it in prayer though if you're in prayer. 2 more breaths. And exhale, lower the hand, downward facing dog. Exhale back. Good. So downward facing dog is like the reset, coming back to the breath, coming back in the body, normalizing the breath. Inhale into plank pose, your vinyasa. Either chaturanga, knees, chest, chin. Inhale up. Exhale, down dog. Lift the left leg high and swing the left foot forward. Crescent pose, so find your footing. Hands on the hips, coming up. Gazing point helps. Good, draw the feet toward each other. When you're ready, lift the arms. Good, keep the shoulders down though. Get the tension out of the shoulders. Inhale, straighten the front leg or towards straight. Exhale, bend. With the breath, flow. Inhale. Exhale. One more, inhale. Exhale. All right, hands to the heart center. Either a twist here with the elbow on the outside or left hand to the hip, right hand down. You might need to lengthen that back leg. Exhale, turn. Steady gazing point. Arm can lift if you did on the other side. Stay in prayer if you're there. Scan for tension that doesn't need to be there. Let it go. One more breath. Exhale, lower the hand. Now bring the back foot forward, feet together. Good, chair pose. Bend the legs, sweep the arms up. This pose is also called awkward pose. You can sort of feel why. Bring the hands to the heart center. Another twist. Inhale to the left. As you exhale, bend deeply. Bring that right elbow to the outside of the legs. First, lift the heart. Exhale, turn. You can press into the legs with that right arm. Try to keep the head in line with the spine. So squeezing the inner organs and then with your breath, massaging those organs. One more breath here. As you exhale, unwind, hands forward, chair pose. Back to the heart. Inhale. Exhale, twist to the right. So hooking that left elbow and then get the lift first and then turn. Push the left elbow into that right thigh. Breathe. Push that upper hand down to get a little more leverage to turn. Your next exhale, come back into chair pose. Push to the feet. Inhale, lift. Exhale, hands to the heart. Breathe here, normalize. Good, we're going to flow through another sun salutation. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift. Left foot back. Plant the heel for warrior 2. So that front heel lines up with the back arch. Left arm brings you up. Bend into the front leg. Turn the palm. Reverse warrior. Right into modified side angle. So bend the arm, place it on the leg. You can also bring the right fingertips down to the floor. Good, breathe here. Left fingertips back to the sky, push into the front foot. Inhale up, straighten the front leg. Reach for triangle. So reach first and then let the right hand come down to the leg. Good, open up. Left fingertips get lifted. Good, back into warrior 2. Good, reverse warrior. Don't miss that stretch. Feel the stretch and then cartwheel the hands to either side of the foot. Downward facing dog. Exhale back. So we're going to do this vinyasa with your breath. So take an exhale. Inhale into plank pose. Take the whole exhale to lower down. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, down dog. Left foot lifts. Warrior two on this side. So swing that front foot, back heel down, back heel to back arch. Right arm brings you up. Warrior two on this side. Reverse warrior. Right into modified side angle, or you can bring the left fingertips to the floor. Come back up. Triangle pose. Straighten the front leg. Hinge from the hip. Reaching forward, and then lower that left hand. Right arm lifts. And lifting from that right arm back into warrior two. Reverse, and again, don't miss this stretch on this side. Be with it. Swing both hands to either side of the foot. Downward facing dog. Exhale back. Inhale into plank pose and lower the knees. We're going to come into just a couple of yoga push-ups. So cross the ankles, lifting the feet. Bring the heart forward. So a yoga push-up is when the elbows stay close to the body. They go straight back, heart comes forward, exhale up. So go as low as you can, just maintaining the elbows close to the body, heart forward. Keep the belly drawn in, just 3 more. Inhale down, exhale up. Last one. Inhale down, exhale up. Now come all the way down to the mat on your belly and a little cobra. So bring the hands next to the chest, top of the feet down, extend the heart forward, no weight on the hands. It's all upper back. Breathe here. Exhale, extend. Now bring the arms next to the body, palms down, feet slightly away from each other. Inhale, lift the upper body and the arms. Exhale, lower. Add the legs by reaching the feet back. Inhale, up. Exhale, lower. And we'll flow with the breath. Inhale, shoulder blades draw together. Exhale, lower. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale here and stay here. That's option number 1, is to stay here and breathe. Or you can bend one leg, take hold of the ankle, and then the other. Take an inhale. And as you exhale, press the feet into the hands to lift the legs and come up into bow pose. You can bring the big toes together to open the shoulders. Find your breath. It's okay to rock. 2 more breaths here. Keep the head in line with the spine. And exhale, lower down, hands next to the chest. Press the hips back to the feet to release the lower back. And then come back into downward facing dog. Always good for the back. Good, the hamstrings. Stretch the tailbone in one direction. Weight of the head stretches the spine in the other direction. Inhale the left leg high. And exhale, bring the left knee in towards your nose. And then place the left knee inside the left hand. Bring that left foot forward, depending on your flexibility. If you feel this in the knee, just put a cushion or a block under your left hip. We're going to come into pigeon pose. So first, come up on your fingertips, lift the heart. Without moving, draw the knees toward each other. Shoulders down. Take an inhale. And exhale, walk the hands forward. You can come onto your forearms, just feel it out. If you're not feeling anything, if you have a lot of flexibility, move that left foot forward toward the top right corner of the mat. You can stay here. You can extend the arms, bring the forehead down, or you can make 2 fists, bring the forehead onto the hands. Just find
Your pose where you're feeling sensation in that left hip, but you're able to breathe and relax. This is a pose of letting go. The more you can release, relax, the deeper you'll get in this pose. A great pose if you have lower back pain or you have to sit a lot. And then lifting the head slowly, walking the hands back, coming back up, tuck the back toes under. Inhale, lift the left leg high, three-legged dog. Open that left hip, bend the left leg, and open the hip in the air, but press that left hand down, staying grounded with the left hand. Square up the hips and lower the left foot. Extend the right foot back and high. Bring the right knee in toward your nose and place the right knee inside the right hand. Good. And again, just be very aware of that knee. Any sensation in the knee, support under the right hip. Come up onto the fingertips. Draw both knees toward each other to square the hips. Lift the heart, breathe. Keep that lift, keep the length, and walk the hands forward. Coming onto the forearms, again, just feeling it out. You can stay here, you can extend the hands, or bring the forehead onto the back of the hands or your fists. Let the shoulders relax. Where you feel any tightness or holding, send your exhale there. One more breath. Then extend the crown of the head. As you slowly come up, tuck the back toes under. Three-legged dog, lifting the right leg nice and high. Open that right hip. Press into the right hand though. And then come back, squaring up. The hips lower. We're going to lower the knees and come into a dolphin pose. So come onto the forearms, clasp the hands, tuck the toes, inhale. And as you exhale, lift the hips, just like downward facing dog, but on your forearms. You can tippy toe the feet in toward the elbows. Shake out the head, no tension there, but really pressing down into the forearms, into the ground. Find your breath. This is an inversion, so good for the heart to be above the head. Gives it a little break, oxygenates the brain. Try to keep the breath steady. And then lower the knees. Good. We're going to sit on the heels and swing the feet around for Paschimottanasana, our forward fold. So extend the legs, flex the feet, bring the hands down next to the hips, and lift the heart. Relax the shoulders down. Inhale, lift the arms, and exhale with a flat back. Just come forward, the heart forward. Stop and inhale. Exhale, come as far forward as you can with a flat back, and then let the hands come down wherever they go. The legs, the ankles, the feet. Lift that chin slightly. Inhale. Exhale, draw yourself as far forward as you can. When you can't get any farther forward, then release head, neck, shoulders. Belly stays in, feet stay flexed. Upper torso completely relaxed. Deep breaths here. You'll feel these breaths, they're stretching your back body. The air's going into the back of the lungs. Exaggerate the breath. Get all the air out.
Pull the belly in, lift the arms, bring them next to the ears, keep the belly in, push down to the sitting bones to come up. Exhale, release the hands down. Good. Come forward. We're going to do upward facing boat pose just for a few breaths. So leaning back, take hold behind the thighs and lift the feet to eye level and lift the heart. Just feel how this feels. Relax the shoulders. Pull the belly in. So you're really working the abdominal muscles. You can release here. Relax the shoulders. Find your breath. If you'd like, you can straighten the legs as well. Just be very mindful of the back, the lower back. It doesn't start to tighten. 3 more breaths. And then lower the feet. Good. We're going to come into a twist. So extend the legs again in front of you. A seated twist. Bend the right leg. Cross it over the left leg. Make sure that left knee is going straight out, not at an angle. And then take hold of the shin just to give yourself a nice lift. Wrap the left elbow around the front of the knee. Extend the right arm forward. And then slowly gaze at the tip of the index finger and just watch that hand go all the way around as far as it can to the back. Bring it to the floor, press into the floor to get a little bit more lift. Imagine that your hips are cemented to the floor and you're now just turning the upper body. Inhale, crown of the head lifts. Exhale, move those left ribs forward. Get all the air out. And again, with the breath, inhale, lift. Exhale, left ribs forward, gentle turn, don't strain the neck. Just look over the right shoulder and stay here and breathe. We unwind from the top, so slowly turn the head and the shoulders. Lower body will follow, and a gentle counter twist. Come back to center. This is really good for digestion. So bend the left leg, cross the left foot over, right leg coming out, not at an angle. Good. And then lift, hold on to the shin, give yourself a lift. Right arm wraps. Left hand comes forward, gaze the tip of the finger, and then inhale. Bring the hand all the way around as far as you can, and then place it down like a kickstand. Get a lift. Good. Sitting bones cemented down. Exhale, turn. Inhale, right foot stays flexed. Exhale, the right ribs move forward, twisting you around. Shoulders relaxed. Good. And keep breathing. Inhaling, crown of the head lifts. Exhale, twist, relax, stay here. 2 more breaths. And then turn, look forward, unwind. Gentle twist on the other side. Come back. Nice. And I'm going to turn around and we're going to roll down onto our back. So I'm going to turn around. You don't have to. Extend the arms and slowly press the lower, middle, upper back down. Bring the heels close to the sitting bones. Feet and knees hip distance apart. Inhale and press the lower back into the mat. Exhale and lift the hips, reaching the tailbone toward the knees. And then you can work the shoulder blades toward each other and clasp the hands beneath you. Bridge pose. For a little more lift, you can press down into the arms. Try not to let the knees flay open. Release the hands. From the top of the spine, roll down slowly. Hug the knees into the chest
and rock side to side. We're going to do one more bridge. If you would like to do a wheel, you can feel free to do a wheel pose. We'll do one more bridge though with a modification or a variation. So feet and knees hip distance apart. Inhale, lower back presses down. Exhale, lift. So don't clasp the hands in this variation. Just keep the palms down. Shift the weight to the left leg and draw the right knee in. Press the right bottom of the foot like you're making a footprint on the ceiling. Good. Keep the hips this high and lower the foot and shift the weight to the right leg. Left knee draws in, left footprint on the ceiling. Good. Keep the hips lifted. Lower that foot. And from the top of the spine, rolling down. And again, hug the knees in. Bring the feet down. Bring the right ankle onto the left thigh. Good. Tuck the chin and take hold either behind the thigh or in front of the shin. You can draw that right foot down the thigh a little bit. Release the head back. Inhale, and as you exhale, draw the leg in toward you. You can also at the same time press the right knee away from you. And then lower the left foot down. And then cross the right leg over the left knee like you're sitting cross-legged. Shift the hips an inch to the right with the left hand. Guide the knees down to the floor or to a cushion if the floor seems far. And then look to the right, extend the right arm out. And breathe into this twist here. Then to come out, look toward the ceiling first. And then guide the legs up with the left hand and unwind. Straighten out the torso, left ankle on right leg. Tuck the chin, take hold, and then release the head down. You can lower that left foot for a little more stretch and draw the right leg in towards you and breathe. Lower the right foot down and cross the left thigh over the right. Shift the hips an inch to the left and let the right hand guide those knees down. And look to the left. Extend the left arm out. Breathe here. Keep your attention in the body. You can imagine the little muscles around the spinal cord releasing with your exhale. And then look toward the ceiling. Guide the legs up. Extend the legs long on the mat. And reach the arms overhead. Take a nice stretch. As you inhale, you can lift the lower back off the mat. Exhale, hug the knees in. Good. You can rock side to side. Leaning the head down. Bring the palms onto the kneecaps. And just make little circles with the legs, keeping the legs together. Just massaging the lower back. And then reverse direction. We're going to move into Shavasana now. So if you need to get a blanket or a cushion for under your knees, take care of that. But make yourself as comfortable as possible. Lying down, legs apart, let them flap open. Bring the arms away from your body, palms up. You can rock the head side to side. Find a nice comfortable spot in the back of the head. Close the eyes. We're going to continue that focus of keeping the awareness in the body. Feel the floor beneath you. Let the weight of your body release into the floor. Let go. You don't have to hold yourself now. Let the floor do that. Just let go. Bring your attention to the feet. Relax the tip of the toes, bottom of the feet, both feet, the ankles, the shins and calves. Relax the knees, the thighs, the backs of the legs and the buttocks. Relax the pelvis, hips, lower organs, the stomach. Relax the ribs, the lungs, the chest, the heart. Soften the heart center. Relax the sides of the torso and the back body, lower, mid, and upper back. The whole torso relaxed. Relax the fingers, the thumbs, the hands. Feel sensation in the palms of the hands. The wrists. Relax the forearms and elbows and upper arms. Relax the shoulders. Relax the back of the neck and the throat. Soften the jaw, mouth, teeth. Back of the head. Sides of the head and the ears. Relax the inner ears, the inner contents of the head. Relax the cheeks. Soften the nose, the eyes, the eye sockets, the temples. Relax the eyebrows, the forehead, the scalp, the top of the head. Relax the whole body. Feel the body energetically open to what is. Without managing the breath, observe the breath. Let it be light. Observe your thoughts. Notice how you're watching your thoughts, but you are not your thoughts. You are the awareness behind the thoughts. Connect with that deeper part of yourself, the watcher, the witness, the part of you that's always been there, unchanging, in the background. The part of you that's connected to all that is. Stay there and rest. Feel free to stay here longer if you'd like. Otherwise, reach the arms overhead like a morning stretch. Hug the knees in. Roll to one side. There's no rush. And when you're ready, find a seated posture that's comfortable. Feel free to lean against a wall Just take a couple of breaths here to close our practice. Close the eyes. Bring the attention inward. Feel the inhale and the exhale. Bring the hands to the heart center and bow the head to the heart. Bow to the light within you, to the light that is in everyone. Thank you for practicing today, sharing your practice. Have a beautiful day.